another one, Mike.
Turn on the truck lights.
Everybody keep your seats. There's nothing wrong except the lights went out.
Go where you going?
How can I look when I can't see?
We'll have the other generator on in a minute. We got the truck lights on. That's something.
The weightlifting act got started.
Good. Now what I can't understand is how some guys ain't got the artistic imagination to put gas in a generator so a show can be a success, especially when they're on the committee.
You're on the committee too. Why didn't you tell us it wasn't gassed up?
I'm acting in the show, and I'm stage manager and producer. I can't think of everything, can I?
Sure you can. Just put your two heads together.
Look, jerk, I got a production to run here. How's the weightlifting act going?
I can't tell. Nobody's clapping.
Well, if nobody's clapping, it ain't going good. You ought to be able to figure that out. Put your two heads together.
I thought you were the one with two heads.
Partner, can you tell me where I can find Miss Forbush?
She's on stage right now. She's the MC. She can't talk to nobody right now. Would you like to bring those flowers in for her?
No, I would prefer to give those to her myself.
Are you Mr. DeBeck?
Yes, I am.
Look, DeBeck, do us all a favor. Don't try and see her tonight.
Why?
We got her in a great mood, and I don't want anything to upset her again.
She's been upset?
Upset? She asked for a transfer to another island. And the day before yesterday, she busted out crying right in the middle of rehearsal. Said she couldn't go on with the show. And she wouldn't have either if Captain Brackett hadn't stepped in and told her how important this show was to the base. So do us all a favor, don't try and see her.
She's asked for a transfer?
Don't tell her I told you. Nobody's supposed to know.
I must see her tonight.
Okay, stay outside till after the show. I'll take the flowers to her.
All right.
Hey, Billis! Billis!
Lieutenant Cable?
Shh. Lieutenant Cable is supposed to be in his little bed over at the hospital.
You've not been well?
I'm fine now. Fever gone. Anyway, look. I'm looking for a guy named Billis. A great guy for kitty corns. And I need to get a boat right now. I've got to get to my island.
What?
That island with the two volcanoes on it. Have you ever been there?
Well, yes,
I went over there every day until this malaria stopped me. Have you ever been over early in the morning with warm rain playing across your face? Beginning to see her again, like last night? I was dreaming. What are you doing here?
She come on big white boat, bigger than your boat. Belong Jacques Barrel. He want to marry Liat. You know him? He's white man too, and very rich.
Is that the planter you told me about? The one who drinks? Oh my gosh. You can't let her marry a man like that.
Okay, then you marry her.
Tais-toi. Et laisse-moi là, tout comprends? Lieutenant Cable, you've not been well. I'm worried about you. Would you allow me to take you back to the hospital?
You're worried about me? That's funny. The guy who says he doesn't worry about anybody and lives on an island all by himself? You don't worry about Americans or Germans or Japanese. Yet you pick me out to worry about?
Forgive me, Lieutenant. I'm sorry.
Lieutenant, you like Liat? Marry Liat. You have good life here. Look, Lieutenant, I am rich. Before war, I saved $600. Since war start, I make 2,000 more. War go on, I make maybe more. Sell grass skirts, boar's teeth, real human head. give all the money to you and Liat. You don't have to work. I work for you. All day long, you and Liat be together. Walk in woods, swim in ocean, sing, dance, talk happy. No think about Philadelphia is no good. Think only about beautiful things and make love all day long. You like, you buy. Happy talking, talking, happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have your dream come true? Talk about a moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on a lake. Talk about a bird learning how to fly, making all the music he can make. Happy talking, talking, happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have your dream come true? Talk about a boy saying to a girl, golly baby, I'm a lucky glass. Talk about a girl saying to the boy, you and me is lucky to be yours. Happy talking, talking, happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have your dream come true? If you don't talk happy and you never have a dream, then you'll never have your dream come true. Is good idea? You like?
Liat, I want you to have this. It's a man's watch, but a good one. My grandfather used to have it. It's kind of a lucky piece, too. My father carried it all through the last war. Beautiful, isn't it?
When I first saw you, Lieutenant, I know you good man for Liat, and she good girl for you. You have extra special babies.
But Mary, I can't marry Liat.
Was your last chance. Now she marries Jacques Barrel. Come, Liat, give me a watch. Come, you stingy stinker.
Hey, did you get a hold of that little Tonkinese girl?
Yeah.
Younger than springtime, way softer than starlight,
And now, boys, before the final act of our show, it is my pleasure to present our skipper, Captain Brackett.
Up until now, our side's been getting the hell beat out of it on two hemispheres. And none of us are going to get to go home anytime soon until that situation is reversed. Now, it may be some time before any big operation gets underway. So it's things like this show that keeps us all going. Now, I understand I'm not generally referred to as the sentimental type.
I guess not.
And from time to time, I've been known as Old Iron Belly.
Say that again.
Well, I resent that very much. And that's the personal name that I chose for my executive officer, Commander Harrison. Commander, come on out here, take a bow.
Gee, I wish I was the commander.
I'd like you to know that tonight both Old Iron Bellies sat here and had a hell of a good time. And I'd like to thank that hard-working committee of CBs and nurses who made all the costumes, thought up the jokes and those grand songs. And I would just like to say on this Thanksgiving Day, from all of us to all of you, thank you. Now, I'm going to ask Commander Harrison to introduce our next act, which is the final act of our Thanksgiving entertainment.
The next and final song will be sung by Bosun Butch Warbush.
That's Nelly, yeah.
And the Siren of the Coral Sea. Voluptuous, gorgeous, petite, Lutheria Billis.